Hi everyone, how are you doing? It's Ari. Welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. So we're just looking back at the 4 goals with the disappointing 2-2 draw with Bournemouth. Of course, it would have took a point before the start of the game, but the way we lost it in the last 10 minutes, conceding those 2 goals was very disappointing. But let's get on with it. So the first clip then, you can see Jonjo Shelvey. This is an absolutely world-class pass. He picks the ball up from Yedlin and then just literally touches it, whips it at Matt Ritchie, who's running down that right flank. As you can see on towards the left side of your picture, you can see Dwight Gale, who's actually ahead of Steve Cook. Don't know what Steve Cook is doing there, maybe he's asleep, but Matt Ritchie and Dwight Gale are so switched on. They work with Jonjo Shelvey in training, they know what's happening. First time ball to Ritchie. Ritchie's running down that byline. He crosses low. I don't know what Begovic is doing here on Steve Cook mind. I think it's a goalkeeping error by Begovic. We don't care, you know. Dwight Gale touches it, and then he's casually gone a back heel in the back of the net. Thank you very much. Newcastle are 1-0 up. And then he obviously was scored just before, literally on the stroke of half time, which was great again. You've got to say it's another goalkeeping error. So a corner by Kennedy, and Bournemouth can't really clear, so it comes back out at Kennedy, who passes it to Paul Dummett. Now you can see on the screen Paul Dummett whips it in first time. Now as the ball starts to come at the crosses, there's a bit of confusion with the defenders and the goalkeeper. Whose ball is it? Do I clear? Are you shouting? Am I shouting? Jose Perez has the ball on the right flank. We're going to switch the camera around now. So as you can see here, Dwight Gale's at the far end here, waiting for something to happen. But Perez whips it low, fires it low, which we meant to do inside the box. I don't know what Begovic is doing here. He just fumbles it. He completely misjudges it. The shot should come cross, and Dwight Gale at the back there. Nice easy tapping from. 2 easy goals for Dwight Gale, but you know what it is? You've got to be there to score them, and he's there. It's 2-0. Newcastle go into half time. Fantastic, but obviously we'll concede 2 late goals. Now the first goal that we conceded, and this was picked up by Frank Lampard on both the goals about Jonjo Shelvey. Now, as you can see, a little bit of a flick here on the left flank with Bournemouth. And as Adam Smith starts to drive in, Shelvey's just casually watching the play. Why isn't Shelvey bursting the gutter getting at that box? Is it the instructions under Rafa? Is it just Shelvey not being, is he lazy? Is he technically not aware of defensive roles? But Adam Smith belts one and goes into the corner. Now, when I was looking back at this, and I was getting criticised in the comments box by some of yous, saying that Martin Dubravka couldn't save that. Well, I'm going to show you this camera angle. If you look at this, I think you can save this. The ball, yes, it's a fair shot, but the ball's not in the corner for me. I think Martin Dubravka can save this. I really do. I think it's near him. All he's got to do is stretch an arm out and then he saves it for me. Yes, I know it's a fair shot and I'm probably picking on him, but for me, goalkeeper for me has to save that. So for me, goalkeeper needs to save that and Shelvey has to work better. Now, the equaliser. The cross comes in from the right. Now, you want to just watch Dan Gosling. Now, Dan Gosling should have been picked up because Florian Lejeune's picking up Jermaine Defoe in this move. And you've got to say it's got to be either Jamal Lascelles or Isaac Hayden not tracking their runners. So as Nathan Ake has the ball on the left, he realises that there's a couple of bodies in the box. So all he does is side foots it low across the 6-yard box. Dan Gosling finds himself free. Again, for me, that's Lascelles or Isaac Hayden. One of these have got to be talking to each other, picking up that runner, and then he side foots it, goes into the top of the corner against his old club. He runs off celebrating. It ends 2-2. They're absolutely delighted that they've got the point. Newcastle aren't so. But again, the positives are it's away from home. We picked up a point. The negatives are we concede 2 goals in the last 10 minutes, which is disappointing that we only drew the game. But to 1 defeat in 8 now in the league, we're going to need to keep this run going. Let us know what you think in the comments box down there below. Have a good weekend. See yous. Bye bye.